It's a day when Serena Williams, everybody said, has, of course, won all 4 Grand Slam titles. And so has India's Sania Mirza, of course, in the doubles. And this time around, the first time that Sania Mirza, along with her better half, Martina Hingis, has now made it to win or rather clinch the title for the women's doubles final in Wimbledon. Sania, what a match it was. That comeback you guys made in the last set, just how did that happen?
No, I mean, we just had to really play every point at merit. When you have to give everything that you have out there, and that's what we were trying to do. They played a good, better game than us at 2-1 to break us, and we just had to believe that we were just one break down, and that at some point they weren't going to serve as big as they were serving for the last 2 hours. So we just had to keep believing, and we just kept telling each other, this is what we work for, this is what we play for. The energy was incredible in the crowd. Most of them were going for us, and the box energy was great every time we looked up. So yeah, we just had to really, I can't tell you what point we turned it around, but it just felt like, we felt like we were down, but I don't think we were ever out, and we believed that we weren't out.
Was it seeming like a singles match at some point with so many strong ground strokes, and then the opponent was someone whose game you knew very well and she knew yours?
No, I think, I think at some level, it helped us that we've beaten them twice in 2 major finals before it, in Wimbledon and Miami. And, we kind of had that belief as well. We know, like you said, me and Vesnina know each other really well. We played together. And it was... that's how doubles has become today. You have a Makarova who's top 10 in singles, who's playing a final of the Wimbledon, and that's really how competitive it's become. And over the years, we're all either have been top 30 or top 20 singles players, or are, as we speak. So, yeah, it was an incredible match. I think that it just shows what excitement women's doubles has, and how exciting tennis can be, it was a great match too. Especially, I think it was a final worthy, whoever won.
Yes, and a great match. That's probably an understatement, because it was almost like a suspense thriller for all of us. Till every single point was taken in the last set. Given what the game was today, would you rate it as one among your top 2 matches, best tennis played ever?
I think all in all, probably played better tennis, but just the moment that it was, and the stage that it was, and the final of Wimbledon, and the way that it was, I think, definitely it's probably up there, and probably the most exciting, because, you're lucky if you have if you have an incredible match like that in any tournament, but to have it at Center Court of Wimbledon is very special.
Yes,
so.
and what did it feel when the distribution ceremony happened? What went through your mind?
No, we were really excited. This is our second slam together, and for us to, last in French Open, we lost to the people who won the slam, who's also, one of my very close friends, Bethany, who I used to play with. So, for us, it was just, we were really excited to win that. We were down, like I said, and we really had to just believe in ourselves, and which we did. And, as soon as we came off, Martina said, for some reason, I always felt like we were going to win, even at 5-2 down. And I felt that same. And I think that's what probably pulled us through. So when we went up there, it was an amazing feeling.
Right. And Sania, did you expect this kind of aggression from your Russian opponents? Was it more aggressive than you thought it would be?
Look, they've come through very tough matches, and they've won 2 slams together, in the past. So we knew that they were gonna come at us with, all guns blazing, because they had nothing to lose. We've beaten them twice before, and a couple of months ago. But I think grass probably suits them the best, the matchup against us, because they serve pretty big, and our biggest strength is our returns. And on the grass court, obviously it negates a little bit, because the grass is so much faster than a hard court. So on a hard court, I think, we give ourselves a better chance against them. But on a grass court, it's a 50-50 match, and that's really what it was. And they came out with a plan, and they were executing really well. They just, they did everything right, except win the match probably. But that's tennis, right? You give each other, it gives you a lot of chances, but it also takes away a lot of chances. So if you don't take those chances it's giving you, the other team wins. And that's just how it was, and like I said, we played the best when we needed to, and that's what really matters in the end.
Yes, and took the chances, because I remember a couple of your points where you really broke it to give us real good surprise. Why are you two so successful? What makes you and Martina world number 1? If you were to say that in one in one word, what describes the partnership between you two?
Well, I mean, I would like to say compatible. I think on and off the court, I think it helps. For me, it's very difficult to play with someone I don't get along with. I mean, we should be able to stand each other off the court. And I think that, the fact that the moments like today, you have to trust each other immensely because all your insecurities are out there, all your securities are out there, everything's out there. And, you have to be able to trust that person the most in that moment. And that's what we did. When she felt a little down, I came up, and when I did, and she came up. And that's really, so compatible is probably the word for us. But, obviously our games, match a lot. Her strengths to my strengths, and together we kind of cover the whole court, with my forehand, her backhand, her volleys, and my serve. So.
Oh, yes, excellent. What's celebration going to be like? Martina has another match tomorrow, and I presume all of us will be there cheering for her, with Leander Pace, of course, reaching the final, and one other Indian as well. But for you and Martina, what's celebration going to be like?
Well, I mean, I'm going to let her focus. She was getting a massage now. I mean, I'll tell you, she's an incredible, competitor and an incredible tennis player. So she's going to come out, and hopefully, they'll win that. I'll be there supporting them. But after that, we have the Champions Ball to go to, and there'll probably, we'll have some celebration.
Right. Party time for India. Party time at home as well, with Shoaib doing so well for Pakistan as well against Sri Lanka.
Yeah, our family had a decent day today. He made a half century. And but I think I'll take the. I think I'm going to boast a little bit more. I won Wimbledon, so.
Oh yes. All right, excellent, Sania. Thanks very much for talking to NDTV.
Thanks.
That, of course, was Sania Mirza. The returns, the compatibility, the chemistry, or just call it the sheer good tennis that got Martina Hingis and Sania Mirza that title of the first ever for India doubles title at the most prestigious Wimbledon. Radhika Iyer reporting from London, NDTV.